What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
Okay. Let's get to know Bellara better. Yay.
Okay, we all know why we're here, right?
Make sure that the artifacts we calmed stay calmed. We know.
This should be easy. Yenarl, you and Strife take the first set. Irlin and Hamuel take the second.
Isn't
Rook and
Strife
I
your
will handle
boss?
the rest.
What do I do?
I'm still a little confused about what I'm supposed to be doing.
Oh, of course you are. Sorry, sometimes I forget not everyone spends all their time studying ancient elven artifacts. We're going to check the crystal alignment, fade connection, and the Lyrium reserves.
Has alignment ever been a problem? Even once?
It's not worth the risk. Even if it's only off by a little bit, we know what happens.
Happened once, and we can't even be sure the crystal alignment was why. Look, I know what you're saying, but maybe if we...
We check it every single time.
I'm sorry. You're right, I just... Sorry.
Forget it.
No, it does corrupt, but usually it would kill them in the process, or they would kill you and burn you so it didn't spread. Origins was a much darker game, even though people say that this is just as dark. It is not as dark. It is not as dark. When we are fighting people, there's not blood that's just constantly like stuck to our faces. Anyway, Bellara.
Are you okay, Bellara?
I'm fine.
It's my fault, really. I'm sorry, Bellara.
Let's go. We want to get back quickly. Of course. See you soon.
So what was that all about?
What was what all about?
That tension. Seemed pretty heavy.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Here we are, the artifact vault. Or one of them, at least.
Looks like it's seen better days.
Repairing reality doesn't leave a lot of time for repair balls. At least until someone walks through a hole in the floor. Random example.
Artifact name, Silas's Firefly. Found in the large charged circle. Artifact will emit tremendous heat and light when unstable, will melt stone. Good to know. Tears of June. Found at the bottom of a large well, artifact will separate all nearby materials into constituent pieces. When unstable, materials can include people. Ugh. Borrow the gauntlet artifact, figured how to make it create arrows, and it resonates with other artifacts. Not sure what this means, but interesting. Will return soon, promise. Look for one that Alistair would love. Ooh. We need better guidance around artifact retrieval. No clear direction on what to do when you find one, and how you tell if it's safe. Lots of new people mean a lot of risk. Bellara has some suggestions. Given her history, she's motivated to make this all safer. Suggest we convene and talk about her proposals. The door behind me. Is it because it's an animal? Library update. More on the elven people? We'll read it later. The wall will... No, the wall of the seal door. Dear Herman's Guidance. Found on the western edge of White Spire, buried in snow. Artifact will cause nearby objects to continue floating upwards indefinitely when unstable. Currently cannot be retrieved. Makes sense. Behind me, thou sayest. This is the one that will melt people. This is the one that lights things on fire. Gillanane's Binding. Found in the ruins of the unnamed Thag. Artifact will combine multiple living creatures into one body when unstable. Causes immediate death in most cases. But I am so sorry that there's an Easter egg around here, and you're trying to tell me where it's at, and I'm just not seeing it. Oh, the sealed door? I mean, there's the artifact that protects me from mind flayers. It's on the pedestal. Oh! I didn't even look. I was waiting. I like looked for a description over here, and when I didn't see it, I was just like, whatever. Not important.
Okay, see those 2 power crystals? The ones that aren't glowing? There should be a couple of replacements, charged ones in the...
Okay, new power crystal is in.
Great. And the
Take
artifact
a
didn't collapse
drink.
The room.
Was that a possibility?
Always is.
I'm all about that cheese. And that drink. Oh, did you know, for a normal person, if you drink about 21 shots in a row, then you die? I think whenever we reach 21 in the drinking game, we just have to have like a little dead animation to indicate how many times we would die if doing this drinking game.
And there we go.
So it's calmed now.
Should be, and it'll stay that way for a while.
Drink.
And in the meantime, it won't tear open reality. Okay, let's keep going.
Sure, sounds good. So, it's nice out at least. You know, ignoring that reality itself is paper thin here.
Hard to ignore that.
Right. Found one.
Great. Bring it over here and put it in the socket.
Good thing you don't drink alcohol. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's kind of creepy looking. All of those legs in the single tree. That's a little unnerving. I am not gonna lie to you. It just gives me the ugh.
So what did this artifact do? Before it was calmed, I mean.
It would bring flaming rocks down all around it, every 30 minutes. And for some reason, you'd hear chanting while it did it. Not sure what that was about.
And just in case you didn't see them before.
Okay, reserves replaced, which means there. Everything's looking good. Thank you, by the way, for helping out. You have better things to do. I know.
I do. This quest was a waste of my time. I'm not a magic artifact container person. Why didn't you just do it? I have no connection. I have no connection. I have no sympathy for the Veil Jumpers. I guess I don't feel for them as an organization. Maybe it's because we were talking about Veil Jumpers and what they did, how they just they're a brand new faction. Elves playing with magic artifacts. And how apparently you can be a Veil Jumper and not be an elf, even though we've only seen elven Veil Jumpers. Maybe it's that conversation that's seeping into my bitterness here. But I want to say I don't really care for magical artifacts. But fine, for you anytime. She asked us to do it.
I'm happy to help.
Kind of.
Besides, you're fun to spend time
Oh,
with.
no.
Really? Oh,
Undo.
So nice. I like spending time with you too.
I am not
Okay,
making my feelings
one more to
towards you
go.
clear.
Not too far now. Thank you for giving me this chance to help people.
You were already kind of doing that as a Veil Jumper.
Sort of, but it was never as big, you know? As grand. Helping you. Well, we're helping lots of people. Everywhere. I like that.
Well, the guy you saved with Harding was a human, but... Oh, really? Okay. That's something. But also, what are the Veil Jumpers... Oh, no. The Veil Jumpers had... Artifacts were activating all across the world. And they were just doing weird things. And these guys just wanted to put them away. I guess I just have a hard time thinking that an organization like that would be a thing. This one's broken too. Oh no, you're not gonna make me do what I think that you're gonna make me do, are you, game? Whoa! I didn't think that we would have to break the lock off the door. That's kind of neat. Nice. Oh, all of these mementos have a little bit of lore to them. Neat. I like it.
So how do you calm an artifact anyway?
You have to cut it off from its power source, but carefully. Some of them like to try and blow up when you do it.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, I see where the... careful. don't think I can make that jump. Especially with there's a ladder in the way. Ha 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 ha. I need to borrow this.
Hey, Rook.
What do you need?
Never mind.
Found the other crystal.
Great. Slot it in.
Drink. Feeling good right now.
There. Done.
You okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Or will be. It takes a lot out of you, all those little magic bits. Not hard, just exhausting. But it needs to be done, and done right.
Right, yeah. But does it have to be done by you? Any veil jumper could do this work, right? Why not let them help?
Because maybe then I can make up for it.
Make up for what?
For not being good enough when it counted. I'm sorry, I can't. Not right now.
When you say that you forgot to move the crystal, did you forget to move it, like, from here back to over there? No, we had to walk 2 feet before the conversation could continue.
Bellara, I'm,
My brother,
What?
I'm a brother?
back there. You asked me why I did this.
Oh, that makes a lot more
Why
sense.
I put myself out here. For him. For my brother. Wherever he is.
I forgot to put it to make the bridge. I guess counter jump. To be fair, that is a weird spot to have a bridge. You don't have a bridge over your guardrail. It doesn't make any sense. Even in the ancient elven areas, I doubt they would just put bridges over the guard rails to have people climb over. That's not your fault. That's bad visual cueing. Wherever he is. I'm sorry. What do you mean? What happened? That's what happened.
What happened to your brother?
Syrian. His name was Syrian. We were the same, you know? In a lot of ways. We wanted to learn everything. About Elvenon, the magic, the people, all of it. We heard about the Nodus Thalin. Figured it had the answers. Or some of them. Then Arlathan started going wrong. I joined the Veil Jumpers to help people. And he kept looking, kept putting himself in danger. It should have been safe. I know, I checked that artifact 3 times. I guess it should have been 4. Artifact started pulsing. He was too close. I couldn't find my way in. They called him a hero. Wanted to make a statue. They thought it would make it all okay.
We'll let her grieve in silence. Sometimes the best thing to do is not to say anything.
Fair, but it never is it? Syrian felt responsible for our people, for me. My little brother. He thought he needed to take care of me. He called me Vora Shivan, hummingbird in Elven. Said it was because I could never sit still.
I speak Elvish, so you don't have to
But
translate
he
for me.
loved me for it.
Gillanane's binding.
Said it kept him thinking, trying to keep up.
Sorry, I am being insensitive. Please.
And he
you
helped me
continue.
too. He kept me focused, anchored. And now he's gone. Because I wasn't good enough.
It's not your fault. You have to know that.
Then why does it feel like it was?
You lost someone important. Guilt's part of that. But if you don't learn to get past it, you'll drown.
I wish it were that easy. I've tried. Told myself I couldn't have done anything, and my head believes it. But my heart doesn't. So I try to make up for it. Honor him. Learn about our people. Find the truth. Maybe when I do, I'll feel it.
Feel what?
That he forgives me. And that I deserve it. We should head back. Rook? Thank you for being here.
Farewell for now.